Welcome to Crosspod Wordcast.
It's the Crosspod Wordcast.
It's Crosspod Wordcast. We're a crossword puzzle podcast. We solve crossword puzzles.
Live.
Yeah, usually live, and usually we solve them to completion.
And sometimes loud noises get shot into our ears.
Beep, beep,
Loud
beep.
beeping
Are
noises.
you remembering to record? Man's got to go get an SD card. Well, we'll just riff until then. But David, happy
November 5?
November 5, Guy Fawkes Day.
It is Guy Fawkes
Remember?
Day. What do you know about Guy Fawkes Day? It's hard to forget. Forget.
Yeah, it's he's a British folklore, folk hero, folk villain, folk festival.
I had a mask of his.
Oh yeah, the one like in the style.
It was anonymous.
Oh okay, yeah, an anonymous mask.
Yeah.
It was. Wait, whose was it? It was yours?
Guy Fawkes.
Yeah. Oh okay, yeah, belonged to Guy Fawkes.
He has a little goatee.
Yeah, he's got a long face. Why the long face?
They made that movie V for Vendetta.
Yeah, with the man and that woman.
Oh, another beep. Oh.
Recording now. Here we go. Welcome officially again to Crosspod Wordcast. I was going to say, David, it's a welcome to congratulations on election week, because it feels like it's a.
But it's not over yet. I don't think.
Well,
we can,
no, I know.
Everybody's bottles of champagne are still topped.
I mean, we've untopped a lot of bottles at this point in my house.
But you're saving the one special bottle for the official news.
I mean, we didn't set aside a special bottle. That would feel like then we wouldn't know if we don't open it, it's sad. Instead, we just have a bunch of bottles of alcohol that we can consume and will consume. My wife bought a bottle of rum chata.
Rum chata.
Have you had rum chata?
I'm trying to.
It's
the rum part. Oh, I see. Horchata.
It's horchata with rum, and you can buy it in a bottle, a beautiful, big white glass bottle from the liquor store. In Utah, that's how you buy liquor.
So it's like a rice-based horchata.
I think so, but you don't have to refrigerate it. It's shelf stable, and it's delicious. And we mix it with a little bit of bubble water.
Cold.
Yeah, we mix it on ice. And a little bit of sparkle to it, a little bit of like soda water. It's really good. And you can do different LaCroix with it, like a cola. The cola LaCroix they have pairs really well.
There's a cola
welcome
LaCroix?
To Cocktail Podcast, Crosstail Cockpod.
It's Thursday, November 5th.
Remember?
Yeah, and they celebrate this with bonfires in England. Right.
Yeah, they burn effigies of Guy Fawkes, a guy who tried to blow up Parliament in the 1600s.
Yeah,
or so. And
then HBO made a show with the Jon Snow guy, and it didn't really take.
About the actual Guy Fawkes? Are you talking about?
Yeah, but it was called like.
It's an HBO series.
I think it might have been a limited or mini series.
I don't recall it.
And Jon Snow, that guy he wasn't Guy Fawkes himself. He was someone else, part of the toil and
entourage
plot. It was gunpowder.
The gunpowder plot.
I think it was called Gunpowder.
There's a whole poem. We could maybe read it. Maybe if the crossword today deals with Guy Fawkes, because we were going to do the City Weekly, and we're sorry. We said to our people on social media, we said, hey, we're going to do Salt Lake City Weekly.
We should never do that, because sometimes we choose very last minute what puzzle we solve, and we've done a last minute change, and no, we're not going to solve the City Weekly. Yeah. We're going to solve the New York Times Thursday daily puzzle. Yeah. And maybe Thursday's puzzle will mention the day that it is.
November 5th, remember?
Yeah. So should we jump in? Is there any business we need to get to? Should we talk about our social media some more, since you brought it up?
Well, we are going to make a change. If those of you who have been following us on Sultan Studios on YouTube, we thank you for doing so. And Sultan Studios is going to continue to bring other cool content to you in different channels. And this is one that's going to switch to Crosspod Wordcast channel. at Crosspod Wordcast.
At youtube.com.
Yeah. And so you'll see us live there every Thursday and, in perpetuity.
And we're mostly solving the Thursday puzzle from the New York Times, but sometimes we do a different day or we do a different periodical.
We'll do an archive dive from time to time.
It's fun to go back in time with these puzzles.
Yeah. And we have viewers live comment, and you can share the answers. Don't look it up and don't Google it. You can ask anyone in the room. You can phone a friend. You can dogs can pitch in. Sometimes the answers are a nice little crosswordese, I feel like, is like a what Fido might say. And then it's 3 letters. And
Arf.
It's like ARF.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fun clue. Dogs come in.
We thank you for listening and for viewing live, and we appreciate your feedback. Please do, subscribe and comment in our channels. Email us at crosspodwordcast@gmail.com.
Yeah. And check out Sultan Studios for other cool content, live art we've done here in the studio. Backlog of stop motion studio stuff. Lots of cool stuff there.
Can I talk about one of my favorite things on Sultan Studios?
Please do.
It's always good for a laugh. And maybe it's not technically Sultan Studios. You correct me if I'm wrong.
I'll correct you if you're wrong.
There's this Sister Jensen online on the internet.
Yeah, Sister Jensen. She's everywhere right now. Sister Jensen.
Well, she's got a lot to say about what's going on.
Yeah, she's got great opinions. Lots of good advice from Sister Jensen. Sultan Studios is producing with the Burning Bosom different content like lots of the fun stuff you see Dear Sister Jensen doing these days. Dear Sister Jensen is a call-in live stream show where you can ask Sister Jensen for advice.
Okay.
And we're going to have some, maybe when COVID gets a little better, some pop-up advice days, like on the street. We will tweet out where she's going to be, and you can come in person and ask Sister Jensen for advice.
Well, I look forward to that. Fun things to come here on in Sultan Studios. And a quick nod to the brewery from which we drink our Grid City beers. This is a Grid City Pilsner.
Yeah. Oh, this is like I'm drinking nothing, but this is the Grid City Hoppy Pilsner, and it's green, and so it's slightly despairing. This is we can make this. We could put a bunch of beer cans out and put whatever logos we want on them. Anyway, but this one's a Hoppy Pilsner, and it's delicious.
Also, if anyone ever needs to see a word that's behind you, you can just grab the can.
And that's true.
Right there.
The big reveal, like in your torso, you could reveal the one behind your torso.
Yeah. Stay tuned for when David and I will both wear full green suits.
Just one more fun thing to come.
Yeah. So,
should we get into the puzzle?
Yeah. Do we have any other housekeeping?
There might be.
We probably could have vacuumed up here, but
there might be some housekeeping, but I can't think of it right now. We'll mention it at the end. For first-time listeners, what we end up doing is after solving the puzzle, we look up the words that were new to us.
Mm-hmm.
We call that the etymological pass.
Indeed.
And then we have one final segment at the very end.
Our art section.
Yes,
but you got to wait for it.
Yeah, you really you have to earn it by listening through to the whole.
We have to earn it.
Everyone has to earn it. And there's no free art section.
Yeah.
So today's puzzle is constructed by Jeremy Newton.
Yeah, this is Thursday, November 5th. Remember, Jeremy Newton, edited by Will Shorts.
Yeah. Should we jump in at the same time? Oh, you jumped in.
I jumped in.
I'm in too. Let's just go. The grid.
Yeah, we're both in.
The grid is on screen, so the live viewers can see it.
As Picard would say.
These are 15 by 15. These daily puzzles. And should we talk about the shape of the grid? Does it look like a Guy Fawkes mask at all yet?
No, I wouldn't. I'd say you could try and make a Guy Fawkes mask out of a crossword, but this doesn't.
No, some
like one.
Maybe some November 5th.
It would be fun to see.
We could do that.
Yeah, we could dip in and do an archive dive.
So we have a 3-letter word for one across.
The clue is product that's available on tap.
It's with a question mark. It could be an ale of some kind. But that's a little on tap. That's like a little on the nose, right? Like that's too immediate of an answer.
You think it is?
I think it kind of is.
So let's one down
it. If the pun is for ale, what else would that mean? Like, what would be the abject meaning of that question?
A thing that's available on tap.
This is available on tap. That means beer.
On demand. So on tap, what are other kinds of taps? Like a tap on the shoulder.
There's the thing they play at funerals.
Taps.
Yeah.
TAPS. Netflix. Netflix is available on tap. Does not fit.
That's engineer
Producer
Sam. Producer Sam thanks for the clue, but that word doesn't fit. Not enough. Not too few.
Feel free to throw up your answers. Just puke them right up into the comments.
If you're commenting, we'll see your comment, of course. In the past, we've had great commenters, very wise commenters with interesting things to say.
Yeah, some real wise commenters.
So if we don't know one across, should we do one down and see if it gives us a better sense?
It's 4 blanks.
Yeah, the clue for one down is, in quotes here, that's life, I guess.
Alas.
I agree. And that kind of makes ale feel pretty good there.
Yep.
So we're going to finish out ale on the one across. Should we do 2 down, or what do you think, Daniel?
Yeah, 2 down or 14 across.
I think 2 down, because if we do 2 down, then we'll be able to play
the true clue game with 14 across. 2 down then is L blank blank blank.
And that clue is water blank.
Water.
Lily.
Yeah. Water lily. Okay, great. Lily White.
Okay, now without
Allen.
Without looking at the clue for 14 across, we have L-I blank, and there's a number of letters that could fit in there, and we're going to guess
what letter we think it is and in our heads, and then come up with a clue.
Right.
And so you might be able to see the clue on the screen right now for 14 across.
But we're not looking at it.
We're not looking. L blank blank.
L-I blank. Yeah, so what comes to your mind for you, Daniel?
Slang word for hat.
Lid.
Yeah, lid.
He was blinking. He was kind of winking at me, blinking at me. You couldn't see all the way over there. Maybe you could, but the microphone might have been in his face. My clue is David. My favorite character. Do we introduce ourselves? I'm David.
I'm Daniel.
And you're Daniel.
Yeah.
David's favorite character on Showtime's Shameless.
I'm gonna have to guess. Liz.
Nope. His full name is Philip, but he goes by Lip.
Yeah, I've only caught, just like an episode of Shameless here or there, but I don't know. I haven't taken the dive. No archive dive yet.
Okay, well, I don't think anyone's gonna worry about that.
No
one's gonna
no
one's
judgment.
gonna have their jaw dropped because you didn't get around to watching. I didn't finish it. I have to be honest.
Well, you don't always have to. We don't always have to finish, but we do like to, and so let's hustle along here.
So should we find out what the true clue is
for 14 across?
It's
L-I blank.
The clue is Rocker Reed, and because it's Lou probably, and Lily's not good. Water L-O blank blank instead of Lily.
So water logs.
Water logs.
Water loud. Water. Don't know. EU looks interesting for 3 down. EU followed by 7 blanks.
And that clue is rend.
Rend, like rip. Like you're like
a garment. You might rend.
Yeah. Or that's about what,
and
what else?
EU is a very strange.
Yeah.
And LO again for water blank. The clue is water blank, and we have space.
Okay, so
LO space.
Could ale could be wrong.
It could be wrong.
Let's do dare we 17 across. See if we can start to discern a theme if there's one.
This is a bold move because this is 15 letters long. It's the whole length of this grid. And it's bound to be related to 60 or 61
probably
across
the other 61
as well.
across. Yeah.
Starts with an A, has 14 blanks after it, 17 across.
Translation of the Latin phrase "ceteris paribus." Ceteris paribus. Translation of the Latin phrase. I don't even know. That's how I wanted to pronounce it, but I don't know if that's the right Latin.
And based on the reading, I doubt that we will be able to get the meaning of those words.
No, ceteris paribus.
If we don't know how to pronounce it, it's unlikely that we know
right,
how
it's
to
not a
interpret
phrase
it.
That's part of our term.
No.
So you don't know. I
have no idea. I
idea.
don't know. Translation of the Latin. Should we jump at 61 down and see if there's a related phrase?
Sure.
That it's all the way down.
It's all 15 letters.
And this clue, organized effort for justice under the law. So that's unrelated, I think, as far as I can tell, to ceteris paribus. It could be a legal term.
Yeah. Could be. Let's look at maybe 27 and 46 across.
Oh, I figured you would want to look at 20 across, but you're seeing 27 and 46 because they're also
longer.
long. They're 12 long each.
And this is a legal thing.
What is it? What do you got for 27 across?
It's only 13 squares, but it's doctrine that was found. Is that right? 12? 12. Yeah. Doctrine that was found unconstitutional in Brown v. Board of Education.
Oh.
Would you take that as an abbreviation, or is Brown v. Board is just like, that's how you say it, Brown v.
Yeah, I kind of think that's how you say it. That's the official name of that case.
Okay. So doctrine, separate but equal. That's not really a doctrine, but wasn't that what Brown was about?
It was
integrating schools.
Schools, sure. And I don't know, nothing comes to mind immediately that's a 12
doctrines
phrase.
Sometimes have people's names too, so it could be like some legal name.
Oh, okay, now jump down
46 across.
What does it have to say for its 12-letter answer?
Fair for everybody.
That could be about justice or legal stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, now maybe we'll jump up to see what we can build from what we've already put down. Alas has that S at the end. Should we build on 20 across? S followed by 6 blanks?
What you're doing right now. Sipping.
Solving.
I like that.
Solving.
I like that almost as much as I love sipping.
It's also a city in Southern California that has a lot of windmills.
Segregation. Did somebody make a comment, or did?
I did.
But
okay. So producer Sam. Segregation. Does it fit? Is it a doctrine? It doesn't fit.
Segregation. We're one letter short.
I was trying to look for that word though. I was like, segregation. Because you don't use the term nowadays for anything else.
Yeah,
I'm going to segregate my papers from my plastics or something. Yeah.
No. Okay, so let's see if 18 down looks interesting. Blank V, blank, blank, blank.
Oh, it does look interesting. The clue is accompanier of a roving reporter, for short.
Accompanier of a roving reporter, like a TV man,
TV man. I thought it was going to be TV van.
TV van. No, I think you're right.
Hi, I'm a TV man, and I go everywhere this lady goes.
Yeah, like your Chris Elliott's in Groundhog
Day.
Yeah,
that's fun stuff.
Okay.
Well, 23 across is just begging to be solved now because and we really are 20 acrossing now because 23 across is blank M blank.
Wait, no, you put man in. I put van.
Oh, sorry. Blank V blank.
Okay. Expert.
Pro.
Ace.
TV can.
Yes, it can. Okay.
I think pro or ace both fit.
Well, then, so if it's pro, then TV. Maybe TV's wrong. Could it be? What else could be?
I think it is TV, but I think it's some other three-letter word.
I like van.
Yeah, but we like pro and we like. Ace. I don't like ace as much as I like pro. Can we do 4 down?
Yeah. Blank, 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 I, blank, blank.
This clue, more pallid.
Paler, ashier.
Ashier, I think that's right. Ashier.
Lindsay Nicola, we got a TV van. That's what we think. And Lindsay knows a thing or two about reporters.
Well, so, Lindsay, past guest and future guest, Lindsay Nicola, we thought the same thing, that TV van fits, but the V in van really...
but now that we have the E from Ashier, would it be, it's not going to be pro...
No, it's going to be ace, expert, right?
Yeah.
TV...
Car. TV cab. TV CBS. TV GBs. If you're anxious about it, I think we could do like 27, 28 and try to get there quicker by just solving those 4-letter answers. 27, 28 down. Yeah. I wanted to go back up to like 4 across.
That's what I wanted to do. So we'll figure out 18 down and that TV whatever later.
Ship guarded. 4 across is a blank blank blank.
And that clue is ship guarded by Hera.
And is that Argo?
Oh, Argo, fuck yourself.
Yeah, I will. Thank you very much.
Is a quote from the movie, the Academy Award-winning movie Argo. Yeah, Alan Arkin said it a lot. I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
That's all I remember from that movie.
Ben Affleck. 15 Across.
Directed that movie, Ben Affleck.
Starred.
Yeah, and directed. And wrote, probably.
And yeah.
How do you like them apples?
Matt
So then we have, 5 down?
Damon.
R blank blank N?
Yeah, the clue there, check with in quotes. Check with in.
Check in, like, or like rein in. And that's to check someone.
Check
someone. Yeah,
and
like
the in. So this is an interesting. Yet last week we had this thing where we were parsing, like, when there's things in parentheses.
Do we come to a conclusion on that?
Well, what I thought, and I still think, is that when there's a clue that gives you something like a word, and then another word in parentheses, then you want to find another word. You want to pick a word. Your answer has to fit and mean the same thing as that whole phrase, but also uses, it kind of generally refers to, it's like to the word in parentheses. But whereas if they do a blank and then in parentheses, or like a word in a blank and then a parentheses, then the answer is going to be, it's just giving you the overall meaning. Doesn't need to stick with it in the phrase of the answer.
I appreciate your observations, and for me, it makes me want to just see how the next couple parenthetical clues go, and see if your observations are measured out.
So here in this case, this is a variation on that, where it's like, I feel like that the comma there, so check is the clue, and then the comma is saying within, in goes with the answer.
Right, I think you're right there.
Yeah. So rein, R-E.
Yeah, because rein in is to check something, like a check and balance kind of a thing.
But you wouldn't say check in. Doesn't have the meaning of rein in. Check
no, it
has
doesn't.
The meaning of rein in.
But some clues you might see check, and then it would be no comma and nothing else other than check, parentheses, in, and then the answer would be like stop. Or something like stop in, check in.
Yeah, it changes the meaning.
It does.
And you couldn't just put check.
No.
Up for rain.
No.
They don't.
No.
They don't work. They don't work like that.
Will
15
Shorts,
across.
He keeps a tight ship. Is that what he does?
Yeah, short ship.
A short shrift.
He makes short ships out of every puzzle he edits. And so, now I'm drinking the.
Oh, you've moved on.
I've moved on.
Oh, and this beer is not green, so you can see it.
You can see it. This is the Grid City Imperial Pale Ale, and it looks delicious.
So then let's visit 15 across. What do you think?
Yeah, it's SE blank blank.
All right, the clue is Band of Ore. Band of Ore. Do they? So I feel like they're talking about like a miner would be digging through, and then
I'm coming, Mr. Pocket,
and he would come across a seam. Is there a seam?
Yeah, seam. Yeah,
SEAM.
Nice. And now we get to play the game with 7 down.
Yeah, the True Clue game starts OM blank for 7 down.
Your mother's mother in Munich.
Oma. Herman Melville. No, I can't do that. It's spelled wrong. Sorry. No, I'm gonna do a different one. Okay. Let's see. Online exclamation of surprise.
OMG.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, True Clue time. 7 down. OM blank.
Wowie to Gen Z. It's a rhyming clue. I think
nice.
That's fun. It is G. I think I get a point.
Gee whiz.
Thank you. Now we have 6 down that looks interesting to me.
Me too. GA blank G blank 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 blank.
That clue, Blank Paradise, 1995 #1 hit for Coolio.
Gangster's Paradise.
Gangsters Paradise?
Gangstas.
Maybe it is Gangsters.
I think it's Gangstas.
And everybody remembers this because of the Michelle Pfeiffer movie?
Dangerous Minds.
Dangerous Minds. And then everyone also remembers it because of the Weird Al cover?
Amish Paradise.
Amish Paradise.
I could sing not many of the words of Gangsta's Paradise. I could sing most of the lyrics to Amish Paradise.
It's funny the way the mind works.
I won't.
When you drench it in a thing for a long time.
No, yeah. Very influential. Anything, maybe anything. Look at
you're
17
looking at 17
across.
across. I could tell because it's got a blank blank, THING.
And then 7 blanks.
Yeah, so it looks like anything.
Translation of the Latin phrase, ceteris paribus.
Anything goes.
Anything happens.
Anything happens.
Anything is anything. Ceteris paribus. So it's like going to be a verb, like anything.
CETE. Okay, so if we put in anything.
And a legal phrase, maybe.
Yes. Let's put in anything. And I think we got to take ale out, I'm afraid, Daniel.
Okay.
Goodbye, ale. And now we have 2 down is blank ONO.
Water.
Oh, it's water polo.
Polo. Marco.
And then it's an app that you no, that's not right. Is it?
Product that's available on tap. You tap on an app.
You tap on an app.
So your first instinct to doubt me was right, David. So never doubt your doubt.
It's more about the doubting of what seems to be a wrong answer.
But it's fun. I mean, it's we have a good time.
We sure do.
We have some of our best time putting in the wrong answers.
We do, and it is it makes us have to put our tail between our legs occasionally.
Yeah.
So now 3 down has. Well,
now it
can't be anything 17 across because
it's AL blank.
Yeah.
Thing.
All things must die. All things must.
Doesn't really give you room for a must.
Ceteris paribus.
Yeah, I don't get etc. Things, etc.
etc. Others.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so
paribus. Para is like on the edge of something. That's more like para.
Parabola. That's like PARA, right?
Yeah. Do we have any nice hat? Timberthrax says.
Yeah, thank you, Timberthrax, a loyal listener, Timberthrax.
And he also says lol.
MAGA. And so, what do we have for 3 down now that it's a blank? Now it's PU blank. PU blank LA and then 4 blanks.
Where are you at?
3 down.
Oh, right. Pull head.
Pull apart.
Pull apart.
Just like those cheesy things you get from the pizza store.
Yeah, that's like a one word. That's a pull apart, is what that is.
A cheese pull apart.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got yourself. You could have a pullover.
Is that a portmanteau, or do you see like a hyphen in there?
It's not a portmanteau. I think it's like a
conjunction, contraction, junction. What's your faction? Okay. Yeah. 24 across, S blank blank.
That clue, Dallas School.
Or schedule.
Yeah.
SCH period.
Yeah. Dallas schedule, Daniel.
Dallas School.
Or Dallas Scholar. Could be scholar.
Yeah.
Abbreviated.
It could be. Yeah.
We don't know the answer to. We don't know much about Dallas and the schools that are there. Texas,
but tell us if you do. If we have a Texas
something
listener.
Texas University, or maybe a U's going to be in there. Should we look at 19 down?
Yes. Let's look at 19 down. S blank blank blank.
That clue. Anything.
A front.
All things. Oh, you have the S in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
A front. S blank blank blank. A front.
Offend. A front.
It's like to.
Did we already
spurn? No, that doesn't fit.
Spun.
Where else should we go? Did we already what?
We already saw Dallas School. S blank blank. Let's look at
20 across. Oh, what are you looking at?
27 across. Or
again?
33 across. 27 across again is blank blank, but now with more
letters. Yeah.
Blank blank P blank R blank T.
Oh.
Blank 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 blank.
Separate but equal.
Yeah, but that doesn't
fit. There's something fishy going on. Okay, Daniel.
Like
buckle down.
Lance bass.
Yeah, like Lance bass fish. Okay. Separate. And then how is that going to work? We're going to have to figure out how to fit in but equal. And
maybe there's something. Let's go back down to the. Let's see if we can find something in the middle. Symbol formed by 4 crossings in this puzzle.
Where are you looking?
I went straight to the middle.
What are you? 33.
39
across. Excuse me. So that we have blank blank S and 4 blanks after that.
Yeah. And it says symbol formed by 4 crossings in this puzzle.
Do you see? What do you see by?
So it must be that the things cross each other somewhere, separate, but maybe but goes, or let's see.
I'm looking at the. There's no patterns of the grid that seem to have any of these.
Let's keep going and let's fill it in more as we go.
What about 33 across?
Blank A blank.
That clue. What the sun and Sunoco have in common.
Sunoco, Sunoco, Sunoco with a capital S. Do you know that?
Is that like a gas station brand?
Is it? Okay. So what the sun and Sunoco have in common? Gas. Okay, great.
Could that be right?
Yeah.
Should we do 29 down?
Yeah, AG blank blank blank.
All right, that clue is audibly floored.
Aghast.
It is that. And gas, and so maybe there's a pattern there because gas is having an intersection. No, is that dumb? Okay, what do we do with what do you think? 42 across?
Well, so let's think
across,
about
30?
the symbol for a second, because now we do have, I would say, the blank AS blank 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 for 39 across, which is this clue that will unlock other understandings of the puzzle. Symbol formed by 4 crossings in this puzzle. So what are symbols that you could see that would fit? Blank AS blank 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 symbols.
If it's a singular symbol to it, so it's not plural.
Symbol,
there.
Singular
symbol, and I'd like to have some good ideas, but I don't. What if we did 25 down? We could start building into it.
Blank ES blank 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 blank.
That clue, see-through garment.
I'm certainly not wearing any.
If you were, we wouldn't know because we'd be seeing right through it. It's invisible, basically, right? So invisible clothing.
I am wearing one on the outside of my clothing, but it's invisible. You can't see it.
And like the emperor. Yeah. See-through garment. What could that be? A mesh. A
kind of a fabric,
hat.
But a garment is different than a fabric.
It is. A garment is an item of clothing.
It's like a specific. It's fabric that's been made. So we're not going to have like a taffeta or like some kind of. We don't have to think about fabrics. We have to think about items of clothing.
Like shirt, hat.
What was that?
Shirt, hat.
Hat.
Oh, you like my hat?
Yeah. Yeah. So here we go. Let's see. 42 across. Blank blank T blank blank S.
That clue is how prom goers typically arrive.
In twos.
Oh, I was going to say in limos. In twos.
Doesn't fit.
Just like old Noah's animals.
Just like missionaries.
Just like missionaries. Yeah, missionaries
Mormon.
Of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Yeah.
And Jehovah's Witnesses tend to be in pairs.
Tend to go in pairs, yeah.
The ones I have tended to see.
FBI agents.
So yeah, Noah was starting a trend, and a lot of people are following that trend. Way to go, Noah.
Yeah, make Noah God again.
Peace be upon him.
Okay, so where do you want to go? 43 down?
43 down sounds nice.
W blank blank?
It is, and the clue is some Nintendo consoles. Wheeze. W-I-S.
Yeah.
Okay.
39 down?
Yes.
Blank. Oh, blank.
This clue, playful suffix with any.
Playful suffix with any.
Who. H-O-O. Anywho.
Yeah, that's funny because I don't think about the spelling that often, but I'm like, of course it would be H-O-O and not
W-H-O.
W-H-O.
Because it's not about a who. It's
not
about
any. It's not anywho.
It's just a noise. It's not even. Well, you can't look that up in the dictionary, right?
Can't you? I bet you can look it up in an etymological pass.
Well, okay. Then we'll have to
look it up.
Now that we've put that H in, we've got H-A-S and then 4 blanks for 39 across that clue.
The symbol formed by 4 crossings in this puzzle.
Hashtag.
Nice.
So, do you see any hashtags yet?
No, but I guess maybe what that would mean is that we've got words that cross over each other. So like the all things, and then, I mean, go back to 18 down.
Yeah. Yeah, because we were so... It's camera. It's TV camera, right?
Yeah. TV cam. So could this be... Oh. Let's just keep going around it.
We'll just figure it out as we build it.
We'll get more. 25 down, blank ESH.
We looked at this one already. Blank. This is the see-through garment. I think it's a mesh something.
Mesh bag.
That's not a garment exactly.
If it is, if you put it on your head.
Yeah. What now? 19 down has S blank, 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 and I think 24 across is going to be a U at the end. So I think it's going to be 19 down is going to be S blank U blank.
A front.
Stun, shun.
Shun.
Is that?
A front is more like is more of an aggressive thing than a shunning is like a.
All right, let's do 30 and 31 down.
Okay. 30 and 31 down. And 30 down is...
blank, blank, a blank, blank.
Yeah, inappropriate, David. That clue is inappropriate.
Mm-hmm. Like, it's...
not going to read it.
They should keep it PG. And Will Shortz knows better than this, right?
Racy...
Inappropriate.
Inappropriate.
I'm not sure.
31 down, blank, blank, G.
We have the clue dress, and then up in parentheses, and then comma, old style. And then up is the only word that's in parentheses. So let's test out your theories.
Okay,
here,
so right.
So the answer is going to be something that where you say blank up.
Right, and the whole meaning of it is going to be same as dress up. Old style is saying it's an old way of saying it.
Right. Yeah. So blank blank G again is what we have. So it's like rag up.
Rag up.
Do people talk like that?
In the old days.
I don't remember those days very well.
I wasn't there.
Should we assume that we're not going to know the answer?
46 across looks weird. IoT followed by 6, 7, 8 blanks.
Maybe it's about the Internet of Things. No,
could be
IoT, but it is
IoT
is
the Internet of Things. Oh, right.
Strange way to start a phrase.
That's not fair for everybody, which is what the real clue is. Fair for everybody.
Could be iota, something or other.
Why iota?
Okay, so we don't know that,
and we don't know what we don't know.
What about 38 across and 32 across? I don't think we've done those yet.
32 across, blank, or 38 across, blank, blank R.
That clue, locale where the French may take des vacances. Now I don't know how to pronounce this.
Well, you know what I could do? I could send a message to my French-speaking friend. I did tell her I would do a phone a friend one of these days.
Okay.
But
and if she doesn't answer, we could call a fan of the show, longtime listener, Aunt Diane.
Should we do that? Should we phone your Aunt Diane?
We could.
Okay. How's she with the French? Is that what you want to use it on? Is that an area of knowledge for her?
Yeah, it is an area of knowledge for her. Yeah, it does feel she might be busy. You know, who knows?
Should we see if we can get it first? Blank
let's see
R.
if we can get it.
Locale where the French may take des vacances.
Yeah, so it's DES space VACANCES. It's the vacations. It looks like.
Yeah, the vacances.
So
and probably pronounce it all the way.
It's going to be like mare.
Yeah, you go down to the mare.
That's the C.
That's a locale. Totes.
MER.
So now 27 down looks super interesting. Wait, did we already get? We didn't already see that. Sorry, I looked.
I did too. That's okay.
Okay, well.
Formal introduction is the clue.
No, formal introduction.
That is the clue with the question mark at the end, and the spaces look like this. It's S blank MI. Semi-formal.
Semi-formal.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Now the true clue game is available if we want for 28 down.
E blank EN.
E blank EN.
I can't blank.
Even.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's the only thing it can be.
You might could modify that with like, some kind of in youth speak or something.
I'm just going to say it's probably even. And let's find out what the true clue is.
True clue.
You're probably going to get a point. And it's fall setting.
Fall setting.
Fall. Oh, Eden.
Oh, the fall.
The famous fall.
That's interesting, David.
Yeah, because Adam was all about that.
Yeah, he's just tripping, falling all over the place.
Yeah, famously. So if that's true, then now we can do the true clue game for 32 across.
It is funny that I thought it was even. And it was Eden.
Eve and Eden,
Adam and Even.
We have Adam on the hat.
Yeah, we had Adam and Even over here.
It's a little bit too much. There's like the great magnet in the sky is forming patterns that we can observe.
Well, so this is interesting. Let's think about this. Because 32 across, EDA blank. We haven't seen the clue. I haven't seen the clue.
No, but I think I know the answer is to 18 down now.
Well, we TVCA blank for the roving reporter.
And we thought it was TV van. We thought it was TV something. Now I think it's we thought it was TV camera.
And like winding in some weird way.
Yeah, because we're expecting some sort of strange
hashtag
trick. Yeah. But it's probably just TV cam.
Accompanier of a, it does say for short.
For short. So it's
of a roving report.
A TV cam. And then it's some kind of cheese. It's going to be 32 across. Dutch.
Yeah,
Dutch cheese city.
Cheese or okay.
Okay, what is the clue for 32 across?
It can be substituted for Gouda. Yeah, it's another
yum.
It's another
cheese is
creamy.
Cheese is one of my vices, I have to admit.
Is it a vice?
Yeah.
Why is it a vice to like cheese?
Well, I don't want to list the reasons, so I don't want to plague other people who love cheese with the reasons that I have, but I have my reasons why cheese is a vice. And so
on the advice of counsel, that's all he's going to say.
So now what?
All right, let's get back to this. Speaking of counsel, we need to parse the legalese.
Yeah, we're not even halfway through this legal hashtag puzzle. What about 49 across?
Sure. 49 across is
blank 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 S.
The clue: they might create divisions in the board.
They might create divisions in the board. Axes.
Axes?
I don't know. What else would it be?
Maybe.
Divisions in like the Board of Education, like.
Hashtags.
Or divisions in the board. BOARD, like the wooden board.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's look maybe at
elsewhere.
Let's look at 49 and 50 down.
49 and 50. Okay, these are 5-letter answers.
And we don't have any of the answers.
All blanks. Here, 49 down, 5 blanks. The clue is branch of Islam.
Well, there's Shia and Sunni are the main two. Are those branches or are those something other than branches?
I think they're branches. It's fair to say. You could say they're branches. And there's branches, smaller branches within them probably. So I think what we would say is what SUNNI for Sunni.
That's what I'm going to say.
Shia would be a 4-letter word.
Yeah.
Right? Or maybe it's SHIAA or C.
You would know better than Shia? Oh, I don't. I don't want to get in trouble.
I think it would be SHIA. There is, I think, a little. Sometimes people in English spelling transliterated, they put a little, like an apostrophe in there sometimes, but you can't put an apostrophe in a crossword puzzle. We all know this to be true. More from Sam Garfield, engineer. Sam says slap. Look at this. 19 down, a front. It's a slap in the face. Oh, great work, great. Sam Garfield. Thank you. Equals. Oh, again, hashtag.
What is tell us what's happening. We have commenters saying putting an equals.
Yeah.
Equals. So we did get equal. So we know separate but equal.
Yeah, and then an equal is an important part of a hashtag because it's like it's the two.
So maybe the word they're going to come somewhere else because we've got P there. So now it's separate and then P blank blank blank.
So separate. So AP, right?
All things slap if it comes down there. TV cam. Let's keep going. Let's just keep going. Let's go.
Do we like slap?
Yeah, I like
slap.
Should we do 21 across? L blank blank.
Yeah, and clue is never before seen, all hyphenated into one word.
Like a descriptor. Never before seen. All new.
All new. Never before seen. An L doesn't. I don't know. I can't think of anything. Separate P. I kind of feel like it's going to be separate B.
Did we already see
U-T? Don't you think it's going to be separate B-U-T and then it's going to be an equal that's filled into that whole
30, the 29,
26 down.
26 down. Well, let's look. Kristen, formerly of SNL.
Kristen
Wiig.
W-I-I-G.
Yeah, that doesn't fit.
So
a different Kristen.
Okay, so I though, I, and then equals makes a hashtag. So it's like we're gonna put a hashtag.
A rebus there.
So we have to.
Oh, separate but.
Hashtag.
Hashtag.
So it's W hashtag G for wig.
You're brilliant, David.
Well, this is Sam. Can you do Sam Garfield helped us out.
Okay. You're brilliant,
do you
Sam.
See he put the equal sign in there, and he said equals, and
Sam equals. Oh, so brilliant. Okay, so equals. Or no, sorry. Hashtag, right? You're actually putting a hashtag in though, right?
I put a hashtag in, yeah.
So that we can get W for 25 down. W # G.
And then separate but #.
Separate but #. So then slap is wrong. We have to.
Slap is not good. It's right now it says slab, but I think
slab.
I think it's snub. Nice. The only time I hear about snubs is when the Oscars get announced.
Yeah, and snub is a thing that didn't happen.
Or like snub-nosed, or snub-nosed rifles or guns or dolphins.
Yeah, it's like pushed up or pushed back or condensed or like, I don't know.
Snub. Yeah, so snub. Should we look that up in the etymological pass?
Look it up.
Snub. What does that mean? Where does it? We know what it means. Where does it come from?
That's
what's the story?
Okay. So 24 across again. S-U Dallas School. S-U.
SMU.
San Antonio.
That's SMU.
Oh, M?
Because we have mesh for see-through garment.
Mesh what though?
Mesh hat. Mesh
hat? See-through garment. Sure. Yeah, David. I should have known.
Well, I said hat earlier, and then you were thrown off by the hat I was wearing. So it's not always. It's not. You need to be careful what hats and clothes you wear to a solving of a crossword puzzle.
Well, so all things. Ceteris paribus, pass. That could be pass. Like all things shall pass, or all things are equal. All things, something that's going to end with a equals.
Yeah, all things equal something. Maybe we could see
all things being equal.
Being equal, B-E-I-N-G. Oops, I was doing that in the wrong way. Okay, all things.
All things being. So we've written in the all things being and then a hashtag.
All things being pound sign.
So that we get pound sign. Or as the middle says, the symbol, they call it a hashtag.
I like saying hashtag better than pound sign, but I'm used to saying pound sign. You know, it's like pound sign already has like a pound sign for the English currency, you know, the pound sign.
Yeah, so I feel like the other pound sign is just it's rebranded really well.
Yeah, truly, great PR.
To its credit, the hashtag is a master of social media.
Indeed. Now, Daniel, you must be dying to look at 13 down.
I am indeed. Yeah, blank LL or I LL.
Probably I again. It could be another pattern though. Could
be LL.
Could be something else. Yeah, lowercase LL.
Well, they're cool. Oh,
day.
You're right. I.
Captain.
Okay, so 13 down.
Blank I blank.
Traveling between the poles.
Skiing. That's fun. Because most people think about traveling between like North and South Pole.
No, but when you put a question mark on the end, suddenly.
And then you're traveling between ski poles.
Two ski poles.
You are in between two poles.
Yeah. You're just like. That.
Yeah. Do you think when people go skiing that they make that joke all the time? Oh, we're traveling between the poles.
Yeah. Especially if they're in Poland.
Oh, and they're surrounded by poles.
Yeah.
Amongst the poles.
Yeah.
Or traveling amongst the poles. If there's two poles.
Yeah, just two. Like when they're like woo, and they split.
All right. So we found two of the hashtags, and we know there's going to be one in the 46 across, and then there's going to be one. Oh, it's we is spelled with two I's, Daniel.
Yeah, I did think that earlier, and I was like, I just was like, well, fit. I guess it can just maybe I'm wrong.
So now it's a W hashtag S for 43 down.
So I or no.
Equal.
What is the equals again? Oh, it's the word equal.
Yeah, so equal and then OT blank A and then 7 blanks.
And the clue is fair for everybody. Equal opportunity.
Oh, a gasp. I had a gasped. Isn't that with an H?
It is with an H. That's another one where I was just like, nah, I'm not going to question it. Let's just
so hat is
move fast and break things.
Okay, Facebook. Mesh hat is wrong because opportunity is spelled with an OPPORTINIT. Equal opportunity with a Y.
Yeah, you got it. So now we've got mesh blank O blank is a see-through garment. Mesh
top.
Nice.
Mesh top. And now I think I have the answer to 30 down. We've looked at it already, but we have a few more letters. We have U blank A blank T.
Inappropriate. Unapt.
Unapt.
Unart.
It's now we have we can play the True Clue game for 44 across. We haven't seen that yet, right?
Well, what do you think it is? Unapt.
Unapt.
You think so? That's weird.
It's
but I guess
little awkward. I don't.
It's unapt is what it is.
Well, I think it might be the apt answer.
T blank P then? I already saw.
T blank P then.
I'm afraid.
Okay, then should I just do it or
go ahead.
I think there's a vowel in there because it's surrounded above and below and to the left and to the right by consonants. So I'm gonna guess that it's gonna be smartphone interaction.
A tap.
Yeah.
Thank you for waiting.
Tip. With a question mark?
No, thank you for waiting.
It's a thank you for waiting at our table, sir. You were a great
Oh,
waiter.
thank you, because you were waiting on us. Yeah, you're right.
That's a one where I would have put a question mark.
Yeah.
Thank you for waiting.
Thank you for waiting. Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so now we have 40 noun. TIR followed by 5 blanks.
Growing old.
Tiring of.
Tiring of.
That's a different kind of growing old, right? I mean, I think of it as like not aging, but is that?
Yeah, no, it's I mean, it works for both.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Sure. It's equal opportunity.
52 across now. Blank PI. We haven't looked at that yet.
Developer tool, abbreviated.
API.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like accessible platform
Yeah, I bet Sam knows. Skiing.
Skiing.
What do we got from Lindsay?
All things being equal. But now, but Lindsay, so 21 across is new. 21 across. Oh, let's see it. And
never before seen.
New.
That's funny. We said all new, but we didn't think of just new.
No, we thought.
I was thinking of we
overcomplicated it.
But thank you.
And then skiing. Yes, we got that. She must have got that right when we got that. That was 4 minutes ago now. So yeah, I think we were on the same page. I wish I had seen it earlier. I have to remember to look back up at the screen more often. I'm always looking to your sweet eyes, but no, I got to look up this way.
It's time for 8 down. I would say blank blank BE. And the clue?
Blank careful, will you? Do be careful.
Do be careful. Do be careful, will you?
Is
that right? Do be careful, will you? Do be careful.
It could be something else, I suppose.
Do be careful, will you?
I mean, it's an old-fashioned way to talk, I think. To put a do be.
In old days.
Do.
Let's 8 across then.
I like adding do on. I do add do on top of like verbs all the time.
You do?
I do that.
You do.
I do that. I stuff like do let's go or do.
Oh yeah, you're a real doer.
Yeah,
that's true. I know that about you.
Okay, 8 across now. If do is right.
Yeah.
D followed by 4 blanks and then an S.
Fixates on in parentheses.
In parentheses.
So now the word needs to use on in order to make its meaning.
Yeah, and blanks on.
Dials in.
Dials in on. Oh my goodness.
That doesn't fixates on dials.
It doesn't mean the same thing.
And it doesn't dials. It has to be the plural
right.
With the S. Dials in doesn't fit.
Do could be wrong. What about 16 across? O followed by 4 blanks and then K.
That is, hey, check that out.
Oh look.
Oh look.
Ooh look. Oh look.
Just look. Now we can true clue it up.
Oh, finally for 9 down, 10 down, 11 down.
No, 11 down. We don't have all of.
Oh, 9 down and 10 down.
Yeah. 9 down, blank HEW.
Yes, blank HEW.
Masticate.
Chew. Taming of the blank. No, that doesn't fit.
All things being equal.
All things being equal. Taming of the Shrew. I'm trying to think of something that's fun. It's like nothing's coming to me. Chew was pretty good. What about this? Utterance in relief.
Phew.
Yeah, I finally said something.
Well, let's true clue it. 9 down.
Yeah, the true clue is for 9 down, 4 letters. Blank H-E-W.
Barely made it. Phew. Nice,
now we
David.
Have DP something.
That looks weird. Fixates on.
We spent all that talking about time talking about do, and it's not right. So be careful, will you?
So be careful. Let's look at what should we 10 down? Blank LI.
Blank LI. True clue game. Blank LI.
He was the greatest.
Ali.
So he said.
Self-appointed greatest.
Greatest, yeah.
Self-described. Yeah. How about this? Denzel movie, Book of Blank.
Eli.
Yeah.
Nice. True clue, 10 down. Drug maker Lily. Drug maker Lily?
I don't know.
I don't know about that either. Well, 11 down. Blanco N blank blank.
That clue, white noise?
White noise?
White noise?
Blanco N blank blank. White noise. White noise?
Eli skateboard trick. We got Eli there. Eli Lilly. Oh, Eli. Oh, we didn't do the true clue. We did, but we didn't know.
Oh, somebody knows drug maker Eli Lilly.
Sam Garfield said Eli Lilly, but also Lindsay Nicola did. Nice, Lindsay. Yeah.
Okay, well, if that's good enough for them, it's good enough for me because I can change it later too.
Famed drug maker Eli Lilly.
Okay, what drugs did they make?
Name a drug.
Yeah. Okay, so
marijuana.
Well, so now blank PE blank blank S fixates on
specs.
Specs on spies on how about 12 down? Okay. Blanco G blank blank.
All right, that clue is enter one's username and password.
Oh, log in.
Now we have the True Clue.
Can he log in?
Yeah, can he log in? True Clue game opportunity. Prozac is what, and insulin pumps we're hearing from the gallery
Cialis.
Here. A few different.
Cialis?
Yeah, a few different drugs are made by Eli Lilly. Thanks for those great drugs. Utah is dependent on Prozac, isn't that right?
I mean, not wrong.
So the True Clue game brings us to 26 across. W blank NG.
Everybody blank Chung tonight.
Everybody
in quotes.
Wang Chung?
Yeah.
That's a movie?
No, it's a dance move. The Wang Chung.
And then they say that phrase.
Everybody
that you just said.
Wang Chung tonight.
Okay. Could be that. I was going to say Aaron Sorkin TV show, The West blank.
Wing.
Yeah, Wing.
Nice. Okay, True Clue time. Part of a party.
Wang.
Andrew Wang. You're Wang. You're part of the Wang gang.
It's a wing.
Wing. A wing of the party.
Yeah.
Yeah. The progressive wing, the conservative wing.
Yeah.
Politics. Okay, so N blank G blank 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 for 34 across. That's where my thing went. So
34 across.
All things being equal.
Okay. And that clue is gourd.
G-O-U-R-D. Gourd.
Noggin. Slang term for the head.
Yeah. What goes on it? A lid.
A mesh hat.
See. No, wait, what did it end up being?
Mesh top.
That's right.
Well, okay, where are we? 36 down, 37 down?
36 down. Blank I blank blank T.
That clue. Just me.
In quotes.
Just me.
There's
an exclamation point. I'm it. It's just when would you say just me? It's like when you walk in the door and someone's scared or something. It's just me.
Just me. I'm it.
Oh, how many of you guys are coming with me to the movie? Just me. I'm it.
Just me. It's got an exclamation point. Okay, 37 down. N blank blank Y.
All right. The clue is digging too deep.
Nosy. 41 across. Blank blank O.
That clue, angst-ridden and moody.
Emo.
Yeah. Producer Sam says hashtag equals mesh. Yeah, maybe that's part of the theme there. Hashtag mesh top. Hashtag mesh top. Should we change the name of the show to the hashtag?
Yeah, welcome to hashtag mesh top.
Okay.
I'm the Verber shirts.
I'm it.
I'm it.
Seems right to me. So now we have blank blank IS for 45 across.
Bluesy Redding.
That's Otis.
Indeed.
One of the traveling Wilburys. And now we could do 35 down.
GETI followed by 5 blanks.
That clue, start working more energetically.
Get it going. Get it up. Get into it.
Get into it. That's
it.
Intuitive.
Yeah, we're very intuitive. 53 across. Blank blank N.
Okay, the clue there is former monetary unit in Japan. Is it the yen?
Yeah. What do they use now?
It might not be the yen, though, because UY is a strange 48 down, right?
Yeah, let's look at that. November 11th.
Oh, sorry, opportunity. Yeah, sorry, say that again.
UY blank 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 blank. November 11th honorees, and November's abbreviated, so.
Those are veterans, right?
Yeah, like U.S. vets.
Ooh, okay, U.S. and UK vets.
So like maybe Sun or something. Let's look at what 45 down again. Or did we already see that?
We never did. It's ON blank blank blank.
What takes a toll? Well, what takes a toll?
Question mark though. Yeah. So a toll.
Let's look at 57 across.
Okay, I think we should. Let's not miss the great comments that are coming here from producer Sam.
Otis.
Oh, we got Otis from Lindsay, and then Sam says, hashtag mesh top with hashtag in place of the H's there. That's fun.
Right. Well done.
Now, N blank
I don't know if he's trying to tell us something deeper, but
N blank V blank T blank blank is 57 across.
Severely criticizes.
Ooh.
Severely criticizes.
Negs. No.
Negates.
I think vets is going to be wrong. Should we do a 66 across and get just this bottom right hand corner?
Sure, let's try
blank
that.
Blank.
Yeah, I'm for it. In quotes with an exclamation mark.
I'm for it.
I'm for it. Just me.
Okay, we might have some work to do here.
Okay.
69 across is T blank blank.
Unpracticed.
Raw?
Yeah. So get into it is wrong.
I don't know.
Unpracticed.
Should we see? Let's do 59 and 60 down. Blank 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 A.
Maybe. Yeah. Shepherd Moon's singer, 1991.
Enya sings Shepherd Moon's Daniel.
Oh, everybody knows that. Who was anybody in 1991, all things being equal.
Yeah, well, Enya.
So Raw maybe looks good.
Raw maybe looks good. If we like it, let's see what the W does for us. Blank 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 W for 60 down.
Worry. Stew.
One of my favorite edible things.
Yeah. Among other edibles.
I don't like that verb though. I don't like stewing.
No. It's what you do when it gets messy.
You don't want to fester. You don't want to stew.
No. Unless it's a lentil stew.
Yeah. If you're making a lentil stew, but you're not doing the verb of stewing, are you? I'm stewing something? No, the lentil is stewing.
Indeed. So, okay. So we look up 61 across again.
Let's visit it again. Where is the word equal going to be squeezed into that?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the big question.
On all the other ones, it comes at the end.
Or in the middle somewhere. Or in the beginning.
No, it just so far it just comes at the end or the
equal
beginning.
Opportunity. Okay, yeah. So at the end or the beginning, and this one doesn't have that as an option.
Right, that we can see.
Well, because N from Sunni and T from Stew take it all up.
Yep. So N and then 7 blanks, and then G and then 3 blanks, and then ONT.
Oh, because you took vets out, right?
I did.
I'm going to take that out too then. Okay, the clue, a reminder for the clue, it's organized effort for justice under the law.
Rights Amendment. Let's see.
Okay. Well, let's do...
53 across true clue, Sam says.
Oh, 53 across. Oh, S blank. We already looked at this one.
Coca-Cola is Sister Jensen's favorite blank.
Sin?
Former monetary unit in Japan.
Is it a sin?
Yeah, we already saw that one, but...
I like that true clue. Yeah.
I like that. Keep them coming. Little inside joke there. You got to like Sister Jensen. Go check out Sister Jensen stuff on Burning Bosom, at Burning Bosom.
So
on YouTube.
So now we have
57 across. Did we already see that? Severely criticized.
Oh yeah, we did. What about
negates? That's not
negates.
Right.
It could be.
Negates. Severely criticizes. Maybe. Let's look at.
Okay, let's look at 54 across or 49 across. Let's go to the bottom left-hand corner of the puzzle.
Great. 64 across.
54
across.
54.
Sorry,
You blank blank.
Yeah, I do. Break up a plot? Like a gunpowder plot?
Oh, it's all connected.
Break up a plot of land. Break up a plot of land.
It's like a
you blank blank. Break up a plot of
like a plot to rob a bank.
But that's the plot you think of breaking up. Break up a plot of a story, like chapters.
Okay, well, maybe Sunni is wrong.
Could be.
There are other
ways to
there are
branches.
Other branches. Yeah, for example, there's what's that? What are those folks that do the whirling dervishes? There's and then there's the
Sikhs. No, it's Sufis.
Sufis. It could be Sufi, but it would be a U there still.
Yeah, right.
Sufi. That's exactly what I was trying to think of. Well, let's look at 67 across.
Sure. Maybe blank 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 blank.
The clue: drama that's credited with boosting sales of Lucky Strike cigarettes.
A drama, like a movie, like a TV show.
I think it's Mad Men.
Oh, okay.
That means that something we're doing is a little off with Sunni.
I'm going to take Sunni out.
That's good, though, because we didn't like the U of Sunni anyway. Don't cancel us.
Anyone.
For not liking, for deleting the word Sunni from this puzzle. Whoever might cancel people for doing something so silly.
Blank, 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 S for 49 across. We already saw they might create divisions on the board, so we don't know that. So 49 down, branch-based law, we don't know that. Vital vessel, 50 down. Blank, 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 A. Vital vessel.
Aorta?
Indeed.
Is that what you were thinking?
Yeah, and vital because of your vitals. I almost might put a question mark on that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Vital vessel?
Well, I don't know. What else would it be? I guess it's only that.
Aorta.
Yeah. Now we could do 51 down or 62. Or if you liked 54 across, we could visit it with an O now that we're confident with the O.
Break up a plot?
Mo. No, it's not Mo. It's like Ho. Hoe. Nice. Oh, we're getting somewhere
now we're cooking with grease. Okay, 62 down. Blank, blank, M.
The clue is stand out. All one word. Stand out.
Gem.
Y'all racist. Okay, Ben Affleck. No, thank you. Stand out. Gem. You think that is a gem?
Maybe. Let's look at.
You're a real standout.
55 and 56 down.
55 and 50. We got blank, 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 E.
How fun. Woo-wee.
55 across. Sam Garfield says, across you were on for a sec, and I think it's way.
55 across. He thinks it's way. Very informally.
Very
way.
informally. Way.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Sure.
Way.
That's
good.
very
Yeah.
informally.
So we were on it for a second. He glimpsed it. So we
He's
have
a
to work
glimpser.
with it. So now we do have W blank blank E, which you liked the we or.
Yeah.
So W
How fun.
H
We. E.
Okay. And then now we could do 56 down. It's way. Sam Garfield says A blank blank N is what we have for 56 down.
Package directive abbreviated.
Attention.
ATTN.
That's a great one.
Okay. 47 down. P blank Y blank.
Oh, I think I see something. I see something.
What do you see?
Sorry.
See there, David.
I'm looking at 61 across.
Okay.
Oh wait, you put we. There's an H.
There's an H. You're right, and Sam even got the H too. Thanks.
Yeah. We. Yeah.
Organized effort for justice under the law.
Equal. Just like
rights.
Yes, I'm going to put a hashtag in there. Oh, that's why we didn't get it. Shia has two. Shiism. Oh my goodness. It's a double. That's the hashtag we're going to put in there as the beginning of 61 across. And then remember how we were even talking about maybe it's spelled with a different way and Shiism. That's
Shiism. So
Shiism.
hashtag organized effort. Hashtag right what? Organized effort for justice under the law.
Equal right
to equal rights.
Equal rights. Okay, should we do 47 down?
Yeah, P blank Y blank is worthwhile.
The clue is worthwhile, yeah.
Pays
is worthwhile. Pays. Okay, and then
so
API was
copy.
right for copy. Ape, that's an E.
Oh.
Tire. We got something wrong with tiring of.
Okay, so
tire from.
Growing old. Tire from.
No, growing old. No.
Well, okay, equal rights, then go back to that.
Equal rights. Something.
Okay, let's look at 51 down. Unless you want a true clue up 64. Did we already see that? Something. ST blank EET. I mean, that could be easy blank.
It's an easy blank for us to get. Street. Yeah. Easy street.
Yeah.
It's an easy answer. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
That's an easy blank for us to fill.
Yeah.
You
got something else?
I was going to say sesame blank.
Street. Yeah. Movement, Lindsay says.
Movement. Okay. Equal rights movement. MOVEM. Yeah. Okay. So M. So we got the G is wrong. We got to get rid of that. And then the O is wrong from that. We got an.
We already thought it was a little weird.
Yeah. We weren't feeling great about the bottom right-hand corner. So we got to get rid of the T there, and then maybe the N there. Okay.
So what is it? Is this the same I have? What I have on the screen here is what you have.
I'm trying to catch up to you. I put in. I didn't. I think we're about right. We're about the same. Yeah.
So I'm for it. Could that be I? A-Y-E, I. Yeah, like how you would vote for a law.
Yeah.
In Congress.
I'm for it. Nay, I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm for it.
Okay, so now we have EAT
enthusiastically
at the end of 35 down. Get. So get. It's GETI blank blank.
Start working
EAT.
more energetically.
Yeah.
Get into gear. Get in gear.
Start working more energetically. Break a sweat. Or get
in gear.
Oh, you have an R. I didn't have the R. Sorry, I had a T. Get in gear. That's exactly right. You were just repeating it over and over again.
Get it in gear, David.
And now,
how about 63 down? M blank blank.
That clue is pride is to lions as blank is to emus.
I don't know that.
You got a mob of emus.
A mob of emus? Okay, that could be right. Let's 65 or tire. How about 58 down? Blank V blank blank.
Blank 58 down. Blank V blank blank. The clue voracious. I like that. I think it's avid.
Avid, yeah.
Yeah, avid.
Yeah.
It's a software.
Editing.
Yeah, it's also
video editing.
The last four letters of my name. Avid.
65 across. Blank blank I blank.
That clue. Drop.
Drop.
Omit.
Yeah.
It's looking like a mob of emus here.
Blank D blank for 68 across.
Incapacity.
An INN.
Yeah, incapacity.
Rooms, beds.
Beds.
So a mob of emus.
A mob of emus.
Yeah.
Who
Hashtag
knew?
mob of emus.
Yeah.
U.S. vets.
U.S. vets actually is right. Oh, now we know what 57 across is. I think I see it now because we've got blank AV blank GES.
Ravages.
Yeah.
Severely
I
criticizes.
thought maybe savages.
Well, tiresome. Growing old, rum.
Growing old. It's growing old, Daniel. It's tiresome.
Tiresome.
It's savages.
Savages. Good.
It's to savage something isn't, savages is usually a noun, plural.
Savages, yeah.
Oh, those savages that live across the street from me, in the forest or whatever.
You have a forest across the street?
In the forest, yeah, across the street from me. We should all be so lucky to live across the street from a forest. But the savages are a problem. Now, but savages as a verb, do you talk like that?
I don't savage much.
Oh, I read a review of The Queen's Gambit by A.O. Scott in the New York Times. I know that's a TV show and he reviews movies, but he savaged it.
He savaged it? Okay, I get it.
Do you talk like that?
Sure, I get it. And now he savaged it.
Yeah, now he savaged it.
I'll have to hear about that. I almost was going to do Queen's Gambit as my art piece.
So was I.
What?
Almost going to do it.
Okay, well, maybe we'll do a minute. We'll do a speed round. Okay. Almost done here. Almost done. What do we got?
We've got a few letters left.
S blank N, former monetary unit in Japan. Sun, okay, 45 down. O-N blank A-M. What takes a toll?
What takes a toll? 1 a.m.?
Yeah, 1 a.m. Sen. That's weird. 1 a.m. takes a toll.
What takes a toll?
The bell tolls.
A toll. It's a single
toll.
What
takes a toll?
Yeah,
right.
The 1 a.m.
You're right.
Also 1 p.m. would have fit, but
sure,
it didn't.
Sure.
It didn't end up fitting.
Yeah, same.
Do you have any bells ringing every hour and every quarter?
Thankfully, no. We do have a clock that ticks.
Oh.
But we also put on white noise at night.
You mean there's a clock
in the bathroom
in your neighborhood? Oh, okay.
No, there's a clock
in your house.
There's a clock in our master bathroom
okay.
that ticks.
Tick, tick, tick. It's like
it's a ticking
just
clock.
The way you describe it makes me think of Captain Hook. It doesn't sound pleasant.
No.
Well, I was thinking maybe it was like a Big Ben kind of a clock. Can you hear that clock ticking, Big Ben? Or Fred Savage, says Timberthrax.
Randy Savage, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh, Savage is
Michael
also
Savage.
a surname is what we were. I don't think you can say
You're
savages
right.
to refer to people. Okay.
True.
So
Did we already see 64 across side of a square, say?
We didn't.
We didn't, but we did give. I did give a true clue.
Guesses,
we were just all over the place.
The actual clue is side of a square, say. And what is that?
Street.
A street, because a square is like a block, a city block.
It's
one of the sides.
It's specifically an open city block.
Yeah.
But it has streets on the side of it.
Yeah.
Or buildings.
Or buildings inside it.
Sure.
Yeah, like Temple Square.
Yeah.
Like
Trafalgar Square.
That's another great square, famous square, Trafalgar. Should we do 51 down, blank EIRD? Did we already see that one?
That's weird.
Odd, weird. We didn't look at that one. Now, we've got a lot of letters filled in, but I think
what did we
only have like
get
one,
filled in?
Yeah,
they might create divisions
in
the board.
The board is the saws. So now we have only one letter left to fill in, but
I've got 3.
Oh, sorry.
What do you have in the top right corner? What have we not done up there?
Well, we have do be, but we took that out.
Fixates on, and then do be careful, will you? DPEL. Fixates on.
Could fixates on be spells on?
Spells on. I don't know about that. What is that? Let's look at 11 down again. Blank O-N blank I. White noise?
White noise? A long I.
Oh.
The noise that you hear in the word white is a long I.
Right. White. Okay, so gin then for 22 across. Game ending shout. Gin.
Gin.
Nice. Did we see that one? Maybe we didn't see that one ever.
Game-ending shout. I don't think we did see that one.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry, I took away our true cluing. I thought we'd seen all of these.
No, that's fine.
So you're probably right about spells. So be careful, will you? I'm gonna put it in at the same time. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, nope.
Nope. Keep trying.
So app Argo spells lose seam. Oh look, all things being equal. Solving new gin ace smoo. Wing separate but equal. Edom gas noggin. Mare. Hashtag emo in twos. Tip Otis. Hashtag opportunity. Saws ape sen 1 a.m.
Former monetary unit 1 a.m. Otis opportunity savages movement rights U.S. vets. Yeah, that seems right.
Shiism. Aorta, weird, gem, attention, mob.
Madman rights move.
The shape of this clue? What?
I wonder. So let's go back up. So do we feel like so be careful and spells on, fixates on spells.
Spells on. I don't know. I don't feel
Do we
like
feel like that's the
no,
one?
It's a little uncomfortable. The Sobe and the spells is a little uncomfortable. Should take the S out of that.
What else could that be? Appels. Do be careful. That's also wrong.
Do be careful. DPLs. DPLs. No.
Alas, polo, pull apart, TV cam, Ashier, rain, gangstas, paradise, OMG, phew, Eli, long eye.
It said it was wrong when we filled it in.
Well,
that we could demonstrate what it's like to our viewers. Dwells. Whew.
Woo.
Oh, thank you, Lindsay Nicola. Do be careful.
Oh, last minute there.
We put a W in.
Hey.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Lindsay.
Wait. Did you just phew,
no,
or did you just whew?
That's a tricky one because few is like the obvious word to use in that.
Right. That's fun. That's clever. And we thought spells, Okay, so what does yours say?
Mine says 18 minutes and 38 seconds slower than your average.
Wait, but what's your total time?
1 hour, 12 minutes and 25 seconds.
So, yeah, somehow we got off again. My phone maybe... How did they get...
Maybe there's a wrinkle in the time space continuum.
Well, so what is it again? 112?
112.25.
And mine's 104.19.
Yeah, so an 8-minute difference.
And then mine is 10 minutes and 52 seconds slower than my average.
So that's an 8-minute difference.
I did leave my singularity over there.
Oh.
Producer Sam left his singularity.
He usually
takes it with him.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, David.
It was a real team effort. It really took a
team effort.
It took a village. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's fun. We got some stuff to look up, to be sure.
Indeed, we do.
Let's start to look up some of those things. What were some we were going to look up?
Yeah, I thought I might look up snub. Remember when I said I would?
Yeah, and I will look up something else.
I think snub has something to do with kind of cutting short or it's a rude, but let's see, snub. There's kind of, we'll go with the noun, but I bet they're all connected. Do you want me to, you're airplaying yours, right?
Yeah, I'm airplaying mine here. I'm going to look up sen. Monetary unit of Brunei, Cambodia, Indonesia, Malaysia equal to 1/100th of a dollar in Brunei. Okay, so former monetary unit in Japan. Oh, it said that? A former monetary unit in Japan with 100.
Yeah, it's like Will Short's got that straight out of the dictionary.
I know. Thanks, Will and Jeremy
Newton. So no references to Guy Fawkes unless you count that plot business.
Not really.
And then here we have a okay, we got snub. Right. What if I do it sideways? Is that that's great.
There, perfect.
Okay.
Wear a mask. It says.
It does say that for the listeners. There's an ad on edamonline.com. And snub comes from Old Norse, snuba, to curse, chide, snub, scold, reprove. The ground sense is perhaps to cut off, and the word probably is related to snip. Compare Swedish snobba, lop off, snuff a candle, or Old Norse snuboter, snubbed, nipped, with the tip cut off. Meaning treat coldly appeared early 18th century, related to snubbing and snubbed. Okay, so
I kicked you off there. I'm sorry, but I'm going to get on because I'll go to the...
Get up on.
I'm
getting gear up there.
I'm looking up. I looked up savage.
Oh, okay, because I'm going to look up who.
So savage, mid 13th century. This is the adjective. I wonder if the noun just says wild person from the 1400s. Verb, to tear with the teeth. Maul, 1880 from savage. Earlier, to act the savage, 1560s. Related, savaging. So...
Well, go to the adjective.
The adjectives is going to have the deeper roots.
I'm gonna get out of the way here.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Mid 13th century, fierce, ferocious. 13th century, wild, undomesticated, untamed, of animals and places. From Old French, sauvage, wild, savage, untamed, strange, pagan. From late Latin, salvaticus, alteration of Sylvaticus, wild, literally of the woods, from silva. Forest, grove. That's one, silva. How do you say like the woods in Spanish, David?
I think it's selva.
Selva. Selva is jungle.
Oh, jungle. Well, I think it's the same word. It's the same.
Yeah.
The word is the selva fact there is might be jungle.
Nice.
But it's the same. I'm sure it's a shared etymology.
Sylvan, right? Of persons, meaning reckless, ungovernable, indomitable, valiant. Okay, savage.
We had a comment on there that was suggesting that this is an offensive term. I don't think it is an offensive term.
I mean, I think it's not to use it about any real person might be very offensive. And certainly has historical...
You could use it as an offensive term if you wanted.
Has been used as an offensive, To
belittle a whole people.
Yeah, epithet.
Mm-hmm.
But nonetheless interesting to understand its etymology and how it's been used.
Yeah, it is.
So,
people
okay.
who live in the forest.
Yeah, wild. So what else we got? We've got let's see, separate but equal. Edom, gas, noggin, mare. Pretty good on that. There, it seems like there was one or two more. Kenny Loggin.
Do we know where the word skiing comes from? Who cares?
Yeah,
who cares about skiing? Yeah.
You big skier, David?
No.
No. Snowboard?
No.
I've snowboarded.
Yeah, I have done both.
Yeah.
But I like snowshoeing. I'm a big snowshoer.
Yeah. I've cross-country skied. That's fun.
I've done that?
Yeah. I would do it again. Do more.
As long as it's not too dangerous.
Yeah.
Daniel.
Well, if that's all she wrote, in terms of the things we're looking up, then I think that moves us into our art section.
Yay for arts sections.
Yeah. I'll go first.
Yay.
Actually, David, I think we'll go first, won't we? And do just a quick minute rundown of Queen's Gambit.
The old Queen's Gambit.
Yeah.
It's something I finished watching.
I did too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's go. I enjoyed the cinematography. I thought it was cool that the camera sometimes like moved, not too much, but a little bit around her and sort of positioned her against people in interesting sort of chess-like ways.
Okay. I enjoyed the...
we're supposed to do it when we're done.
When we're done. I know, but I was waiting for you and then...
I did it, but I did it at the beginning.
So is that your done?
Yeah.
I thought it was really nice the way that they... some of my favorite movies and television shows have great hotels and decorations inside them. And so like Grand Budapest Hotel is a great example. And this show the Queen's Gambit. I think there must be 3 or 4 different grand hotel scenes, and the lobbies are lush and they're in a period, so there's like very very epic kind of era styles. It's fun.
It had that kid from Game of Thrones that died.
Is that the kid who goes around wearing the hat the whole time?
Yeah.
The one from Love Actually?
That's right. He's the little boy from Love Actually.
Yeah, Liam Neeson's son in Love Actually.
Liam.
Little Liam Neeson.
I thought I recognized him.
Anyway, it's got Anya Taylor-Joy, who is also in Emma, the new remake of Emma, isn't she? Am I mixing her up?
It's Emma. Yeah, it's an Emma movie, and I didn't see that either, but I've heard positive things about it.
Oh, there it is.
The only thing I haven't ever seen her in anything, but I know her from a movie that came out a few years ago called The Witch, that with VVITCH, though spelled a little different, by Rob, who directed that? Rob something Eggers, Robert Eggers, not Dave Eggers.
Nope.
The other, I'd say one other thing about
this one?
It's about chess. This is the movie, yeah.
So back to the Queen's Gambit, though. It's about chess, and it's about a young woman who is orphaned and becomes a chess pro, and her path, her journey along the way.
It seems to use chess in a way that there's like authenticity. It seems like all the games are real, like carefully designed games. Like they're not. Like a lot of times you can I don't play that much chess, but you can watch a movie about chess and just by glancing at the board you can tell that they're not playing an earnest game of chess. And I looked it up later that Kasparov and someone else that were involved in
helping craft the show. Oh, that's great.
And they found historical famous matches that were played at tournaments, and they would have these characters play historical matches, so they were real.
Yeah. Well, that was fun. It was fun. I would say it's a little bit of a sad romp, if that's a thing.
A sad romp, huh?
Yeah, there's some definitely sadness there too.
Yeah.
But it's
one of these shows where it uses all these tropes where I feel like it's preparing you to just be sad, like you're saying, but then the other foot never really drops for me.
Hence the romp. In
the way that like she's in, it feels like she's in dire straits, or she's in peril, or all these things she might have to deal with, and then it's not, she no spoilers, I guess.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that's checkmate, I guess. So we're on to our other art section, and what I'm going to do is just a super quick review of The Office.
Oh, good.
Because my wife and I rewatched The American Office this COVID, and we just finished.
Wow, that's a lot. That's like 7 seasons.
9
seasons. 9 times.
9 times. So yeah, we rewatched The American Office, and I think we might have skipped the first season, but that's all right.
It's because it's too British. It's too It's too repetitive of the British. Is that your complaint of the first season?
No, I think I think I went back and I started watching some episodes months ago, or many months ago, as it's just like a little treat sometimes, of just like, I'm going to enjoy just something that's familiar and sort of like predictably funny in predictable ways. It's very much I feel like it's a heartwarming show as much as it is like a satire, and they very much like make you just fall in love with the characters. There's a lot of shows like this that I've rewatched, even Parks and Rec. I've watched that probably twice. That's got like 7 seasons or something like that. I just think that, it's like a lot of you have a strong SNL kind of like, Parks and Rec has that SNL, people, Amy
Amy Poehler. Is she
Amy
SNL?
Poehler. She's SNL.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's not. I wouldn't say it's like a full-on SNL, but there's a lot of the comedians. I mean, as we've talked about, The Office brought in actors from, like, the Wire.
Idris Elba.
Idris Elba.
Amy Ryan.
And for more than just an episode, for like a run of episodes. So yeah, great guest cast and all of that. Anyway, it's just really been fun to enjoy something so, it's still pretty clever. They still, when I think about like how droll it seemed in the first couple of seasons and then how like just quirky it gets. It's great.
I never finished it.
Never finished it?
No.
How far did you get?
Maybe
did Michael leave?
4 or 5 of the 9. Oh, no, but I remember when he left, and that was a big, like, people talked about how he left the show. I don't remember. What season does that happen?
7.
Oh,
7, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it's like I think there's a lot of shows that fulfill that sort of that just that nice kind of like predictable feeling, because you've watched enough of it, and I don't know if what shows are like that for you, that you would put it on as like a balm to the, like we finished it the other night, like while we were waiting for election results to come in, and we were just like, let's just zone out of this.
I don't. Maybe HBO's The Wire gets a lot of repeat viewing for me.
Will you just pop on an episode?
But no,
though?
I don't pop it on. I pop on new things all the time.
Yeah,
new things, unknown things. I do pop on
Stranger Things.
Sometimes, but usually it's not a repeat thing. No.
Well, we got you had your what's this guy?
James Spader.
He was a great visiting character.
A boss,
Robert
like,
California.
Like Idris Elba for a little while.
Yeah, he was post that. You got this guy from Heroes.
The dad of the cheerleader.
Yeah, who's also like a secret agent kind of guy. Jack Coleman. He marries Angela and is gay and has an affair with Oscar, and then is outed but dumps Oscar and marries his campaign manager.
So much happens that I missed.
It's a lot of drama. It's a lot happens. Anyway, that's it. Just it's fun. It's a fun little romp.
Recent like think pieces that people are writing about the long significance of Dwight Schrute and how he applies to 2020, or like the same thing about Jim, or I've seen these pieces that, I think Jim is the hero of the show, I guess.
He's definitely one of the main.
But then other shows, I've seen articles that like take Jim down and say he's the true villain of the show, and they explain it all away. And
it's like a Zach Morris kind of thing, maybe.
Is that something they do for Zach Morris on Saved by the Bell?
There's an entire YouTube series called Zach Morris is Trash.
Oh, no.
And they basically just re-edit the episodes.
Oh.
And after they just kind of like cut to like all of the really trashy things. Well, actually what they do is they have a narrator who walks you through and is like, here's what he did here and here's what he does here.
Okay.
And they go through and they take a whole episode and they tell the story of the episode by saying, here's exactly what's happening. And then in the end, it's always like Zach Morris is trash. They have a little theme song. And it's great because you realize that like he was just a trashy character who just like took advantage of his friends, was selfish, self-serving, kind of like, I'm always right.
I like that. I like turning a show like that on its head, or a narrative, and then like you can see it with new eyes.
Yeah,
it might hold up.
Mm-hmm.
Karate Kid. They do that too.
Cobra Kai.
Oh.
There's a YouTube series Cobra Kai that is rebooted. The Karate Kids. It's got Daniel-san, Ralph Macchio, but he's a co-main protagonist along with Johnny, aka the actor that plays Johnny.
There are plenty of times where I'm annoyed by the hero that's put up on a platter or pedestal
served on a platter
by the narrative, and then I'm thinking like, this guy's doing terrible things, or his heroism shouldn't be celebrated, and it's leading to bad consequences.
How do you feel about have you consumed how much have you watched of Community?
About the same percentage as I've watched of The Office.
Okay,
which is enough to appreciate. I know who's who.
Joel McHale's character.
Yeah,
he's trash. He's trash.
I don't know. Maybe he starts as trash and then he's redeemed. I don't know how it ends.
I mean, we love if there's anything we love more than trash, it's when our trash gets
some spit shine.
Baptized.
Oh, baptisms for the trash. Yeah. Well, keep some water around and you can always get some baptizing.
Yeah, I got my water right here.
Are you through talking about The Office?
# through.
And you finished the whole thing?
Yeah.
You rewatched it?
Yeah, we watched it all. I mean, we might have fallen asleep in an episode here or there.
Well, I think I should finish it because I am committed to watching anything that any of the actors from The Wire have gone on to do in its completion, and I intend to do that. So
that's a commitment.
Well, I dedicate my life to doing that.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I'm going to share what I watched over the weekend, because I know you pointed back at the election, but we can also point back to the Halloween season that ended on the weekend.
Yeah. You want to watch that Halloween-y thing? Because you want to tell us about a Halloween-y thing?
I watched a Halloween-y thing.
Did you watch Witches?
I watched for the first time Witches.
Okay. Tell me about it.
Not only did I watch...
I need to watch this because right now our friends that haven't friended us yet, that we haven't friended over at Blank Check, are going to be talking about it.
Oh, because it's a Robert Zemeckis
They're
movie.
doing Robert Zemeckis right now.
Yeah, and my AirPlay is not working, so the viewers
all they get to see is a blurry Anne Hathaway.
The viewers are in the same position as the listeners, really, where they can't see what we're trying to share. But
just a blurry Anne Hathaway.
We'll talk about it for a second. So for me, it's helpful. I never knew anything about any of these witches, and this is a remake of a 1990 movie. 30 years later, now they're making a new one, and the 1991 is one that you bring it up in certain crowds, and everybody.
Kind of a cult.
They love it.
Favorite, yeah. It's got Angelica Houston.
Yeah, it does.
And wasn't it? It seems like maybe there's like a Danny Elfman score in there somewhere. It feels like that kind of movie. Who directed the?
The guy who directed it is named. I don't know how he's pronounced his name, but it's Nicholas Roeg. Roeg. Could be like Roach, maybe. Roeg.
The 1991, not the new one.
Yeah, I'm showing the new one, and it's a funny movie. It's like when you watch a movie like this, it's also then important to point out that the first movie was based on a Roald Dahl book.
As is this one.
Yeah, but this feels like it's more based on the movie than the book.
Okay.
I remember.
You read the book?
I've heard when I was young. I barely remember it. But
okay.
I had actually consumed it at some point, and never have I watched either of these movies until I saw both of them this weekend.
Okay.
Both movies.
And you feel like after doing so and a vague recollection of the book as a child, you feel like this movie was clearly more interested in an homage to the first movie than to the book itself.
Yeah.
Didn't feel Roald Dahl-y enough.
Well, it did have the kind of classic Roald Dahl, the feature. I don't know, the feature of like the story told from the perspective of small creatures overcoming their large enemies, their large human enemies.
The Davids and the Goliaths.
That kind of thing. Yeah. It's Anne Hathaway is this witch character, and
which character is that?
These two movies take witches to a whole different level, where they're not just like in this universe, witches aren't a type of human that has powers. They're like an alternate creature that is kind of in costume as a human, most in
like a
hiding in plain sight.
Demon, or like a anotherworldly
something. Another creature that's wearing a wig to appear to be a woman, human.
Yeah,
and they have anyway. It's a bizarre movie. I really almost don't even know what to say about it.
Did you like it?
Guillermo del Toro was involved in the kind of creaturing, and it's really gross. The kind of it's body horror, I would say. What's happening? All of these witches in this have these what do they call them?
Like openings,
Glasgow smiles or Glasgow grins. What are they?
Is that like a Joker kind of?
Yeah, they have like cut cheeks away from their mouths to extend like a creepy smile that goes up their cheeks.
Interesting. They all have that.
All of them do. All the witches. And then they've done like a battle angel Alita effect to make all of their eyes bigger and their mouths bigger a little bit.
Okay.
Or what's the effect from that Tim Burton movie about the big eyes?
Yeah, big eyes.
Yeah. And so it's fun to see Stanley Tucci because he's in it. He's the hotel manager.
He's great.
And it's Hathaway and Tucci reunite because they were together in the Prada movie.
Oh, with the other devil.
Yeah. And I thought Octavia Spencer does a great job. But it's a very strange movie. I don't even know. I can't say that I recommend it. It's just, you go back and watch the original, and it's also very creepy.
Mm-hmm.
There's the same kind of body horror, and it's maybe even less restrained kind of creepiness. You wouldn't want to watch it. I don't think. I don't know why people act like these are important young childhood memories that they have.
Well, so with Robert Zemeckis, like, the kind of the criticism that he gets in the later years after is that he just kind of became known and is just this. He's just like, everything is super polished and super like bright and shiny.
Yeah, it is that.
His Back to the Future was a movie made, about the future that painted like if a little seedy underneath, it was at least a pretty future. It wasn't that gritty. It wasn't aliens.
No, it
wasn't dystopian.
It had a bright outlook. It was a rosy outlook. Yeah.
When not a lot of other movies were doing future visions like that. And his Polar Express kind of Beowulf. He's done all of these like motion capture kind of movies, and there's motion capture kind of like mice, right? They turn little boys into mice, kids into mice.
Children are turned into mice, and then they're the effect is actually pretty cool. And there's some humor, and you're reminded of other fun, mouse and rat movies, but and
Great Mouse Detective.
Yeah, or Ratatouille. But the
Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
When you go back and watch the effects of the 1990s to see what they do to make it seem as if children are turning into mice, they don't have the same technology. And actually, that 1990 Witches was the last movie that Jim Henson ever made.
Oh, do they have Jim Henson mice?
Yeah, Jim Henson mice.
He miced them?
And when you see the mice moving around and talking to each other and conspiring, it is very reminiscent of any other Jim Henson, because it's all the same style of puppetry that you're seeing. And it reminded me of another. I was like, they're talking just like the Ninja Turtles talked in those movies. And I looked it up, and it was Jim Henson's. He had passed by this point, I think, but his company was, and his descendants were involved in the production of the
Ninja Turtle costumes.
Yeah, and they kind of have the same, Splinter. When you see him talking and animated, it's the very same thing in the 1990 Witches, and it just had the signature of Henson on it. It's a curious world to watch. It was fun to do because I just enjoy watching most movies.
So now, do you think should I watch Witches?
I think maybe you should. You're listening to a podcast right now called Blank Check, where they're reviewing
all the Robert Zemeckis movies.
So
but there's also Robert Zemeckis movies that I don't think I've seen. There's a couple.
Oh, right. Same here. But you also, I know you to be a big fan of Stanley Tucci. So. Oh yeah,
I'm a real Tucci man.
I don't know. I'd say maybe next time there's a Halloween and you're looking for something to watch, it's appropriate for Halloween.
Okay, cool. Well, that's great. Thank you for your art submission, David.
Well, you're welcome, Daniel. Thank you for listening, Daniel.
And that seems like a pretty good place to stop recording.